Herzlich willkommen zurück in Boston, USA. Wir sind Erika Reed, FBI-Agentin, jung, smart, erfolglos. Ja, nicht ganz erfolglos. Und stehen hier im Büro des Dekans der Berkeley-Hochschule für, was weiß ich, musische Wissenschaften, also eine Musikhochschule. Denn im Laufe der Ermittlung zum Fall der Wise Monkeys haben wir festgestellt, dass möglicherweise, also dass garantiert alle Opfer an dieser Hochschule vertreten waren und möglicherweise die Täterin, wir gehen davon aus, dass es sich um eine weibliche Serienmörderin handelt, auch an dieser Schule war. So, in der letzten Folge haben wir uns ja ein wenig hier in dem Büro umgeschaut und hier steht ja wirklich nur teures Zeug rum. Eine Gitarre mit den Originalunterschriften der Beatles und ja. Allerdings die Buchhaltung in dem Aktenschrank, das wiederum ist irgendwas, was hier irgendwie gar nicht zu dem Typen passt. Also entweder hat er keinen Bock oder hat kein vernünftiges Personal, dass er sich so ein Ding zusammenschustern lässt. Aber jetzt wollen wir uns dann doch einmal mit dem Dekan unterhalten.
Dean Chapman.
Hello, Agent Reed.
Tja, Dekan.
Tell me about yourself.
Well, I've been the Dean of Students at Berkeley for the last 5 years. Before that, I was a professor here. I taught in the strings department as well as some composition courses.
How much interaction do you get with the students now?
Well, I make the effort to meet all of them at the very least. I still teach one course a semester as well, and of course a few students do their work study in the offices here.
Okay, das war jetzt kurz und knackig. Wie sieht denn der Arm hier aus? Hier, das ist ja wirklich, also, wer das hier gezeichnet hat, der sollte sich mal einen menschlichen Arm anschauen. Das sieht irgendwie aus wie so ein Roboterteil. So, was? Und die Kelsey hier, das ist die möglicherweise diese Serienmörderin. Aber wir sind uns da noch nicht sicher.
What can you tell me about Kelsey?
Not much, I'm afraid. I try to get to know every student, but with so many of them, it's hard to know some more than passingly. She was brought to my attention while the police investigated her disappearance.
Asking why she dropped out?
Yes, financial problems, a real shame. She lost her merit scholarship after 2 years. Her grades dropped, and then she dropped out during her junior year.
Okay, also sie hatte ein Stipendium.
Why not try to get a student loan?
I'm not sure. I think she tried, but she wasn't able to get one.
Also hat sie versucht, BAföG zu kriegen. Wusste gar nicht, dass es in den USA BAföG auch gibt, aber das ist abgelehnt worden. Tja, und was ist denn dann passiert?
Then what happened to her?
I'm not sure, I'm afraid.
Tja, Geldprobleme.
Why did she have so much trouble getting a loan?
Well, you'd have to talk to a creditor for those details, but it's always an unfortunate situation.
College doesn't come cheap.
No, it doesn't, but the college has costs to cover as well. No magic wand to wave, as it were.
What about her family? They couldn't pay?
Well, I don't know what her family's situation was.
Okay, Seminare.
What classes did Kelsey take?
Most of her classes were in performance and composition, specifically singing.
Did she ever take any classes with you?
Oh yeah, she took one of my composition classes.
So you must have known her from that.
Those classes are rather large, you must understand. Now that I think about it, I do remember her being in my class, though she wasn't the most involved student.
So, ja, die ganzen anderen Opfer.
I'd also like to ask you about 2 other Berkeley students. They were recent murder victims.
Oh, yes, of course. Has progress been made in either of their cases?
We believe they were the victims of the same killer. Actually, I'm pursuing the possibility that Kelsey Gardner killed them both. I need to know if there was any connection beyond them all going to school here.
You really think she might have killed them? Kelsey? My God, I would have never thought.
You said you didn't know her very well.
No, but I'd be shocked to hear that about any of our students. I'll help you however I can.
Tja, was haben wir denn da? Nochmal Luke Jensen.
Luke Jensen was a recent graduate. Do you know if he and Kelsey had any classes together, or if they were friends?
Well, I'll check our student records. No classes together. They didn't live in any of the same dorms. Oh, here we are. It looks like Kelsey was tutored by Luke in her freshman year in composition.
Were those one-on-one sessions?
Probably. Small group sessions at most.
How did she do in the class?
She got a B that semester, but in later composition courses, her grades fell. Her last grade in that subject was a D.
Sounds like the lessons didn't stick.
So, Colleen Lavery.
Colleen Lavery was still a student here. What can you tell me about her?
A bright young woman, very talented singer. Her death was truly tragic, and what was done to her was just awful.
Any connection between her and Kelsey?
No classes together. The merit scholarship that Kelsey lost was awarded to Colleen the next year.
Would Kelsey have known this?
Well, it's possible. Some scholarships announce whom they've been awarded to.
Tja, das wäre natürlich Pech, dass sozusagen das Stipendiat, was erst die Ashley gehabt hat, dann plötzlich an die andere weiterging. Das wäre natürlich schon ein Grund für ziemlich großen Hass.
Did Kelsey have any friends I could talk to?
I don't know what her social circle was, but I could put you in touch with her old roommate.
I'd appreciate that.
Homelin, could you please contact the former roommate of Kelsey Gardner? Agent Reed would like to speak with her.
Certainly, sir. I'll have her information ready for when Agent Reed is done.
Those are all the questions I have for now. Can you think of anything else I should know about Kelsey or either of the victims?
No, that's all I can think of.
If you think of anything, contact me. Thank you for your time, Dean Chapman.
Yes, of course. Good luck, Agent Reed.
Tja, kurz und schmerzlos. Hier können wir ja nicht mehr viel machen. Mitnehmen kann man auch nix. Dann verlassen wir ihn erstmal. Melissas Appartement.
She's not home. I left my card and told her to text me when she's home.
Okay, sie ist nicht zu Hause. Dann fahren wir erstmal zu unserem lieben Arbeitgeber und schauen uns da mal um. Wir müssen ja auch noch irgendwie gebacken kriegen, dass wir hier irgendwie für die Cordelia die Überwachung organisieren. So.
Hey, Gwen.
Hi, Gwen.
Not really. Sorry.
So, ich brauche ein zwischenbehördliches Antragsformular.
I need an interagency request form.
Here you go.
It looks like you're buried in paperwork.
I'm so busy I haven't been able to get these forms to McAdams to get them signed. He's gonna be so mad at me.
Thanks, Gwen.
Wir bieten natürlich
Let me
Hilfe
bring the
an.
stack in for you, at least.
Would you? Oh, thank you, Erica. You are a savior.
No problem, Gwen.
Ciao.
Thank you, Gwen.
Anytime.
Was haben wir denn da jetzt bekommen? Zwischenbehördliches, was ist denn das?
A blank interagency form. I'll need McAdams to sign it to get a police car over to the Enthon Towers.
Können wir, das sind ja die, können wir, also dieses Scheibenkleister-Ding plus das.
I'll just add this one on top.
Ja, das funktioniert. Okay, dann wollen wir mal zu Davis Büro, beziehungsweise wo jetzt ihr zumindest mal temporäre Nachfolger McAdams hockt. So.
Here, these are from Gwen for you to sign.
And why are you bringing me these?
Because Tess quit. The evidence room was robbed, and she's going gray trying to keep everything together out there on her own.
She has her job, you have yours. but fine. Give her this one, she can get the rest later.
Gut, so, jetzt können wir aber mit Sicherheit mit ihm noch irgendwie sprechen.
McAdams?
Agent Reed?
Nee, können wir nicht. Dann war's das.
I'll get back to it.
See that you do.
Alles klar, dann war das jetzt nur, dass wir diese dutzelige Unterschrift bekommen von ihm. Warum sitzt du eigentlich nicht? Du siehst völlig verspannt aus, wenn du da vor deinem Schreibtisch rumturnst. So. Dann können wir das Ganze doch hier bei ihr jetzt eintüten, oder? Ja. Hier. Mach das mal!
Here are some of those forms, Gwen. I think he said to bother him frequently about getting the rest of them done.
Oh, I'm sure he did. Thanks, hon.
And could you fax this to Officer Jonathan Duffer at the BPD for me?
All right.
Thanks, Gwen.
Okay, müssen wir jetzt noch irgendetwas machen?
Hello, Erica.
Hi, Cordelia. It's all sorted out. There'll be a police car outside the building soon. I'll get there when I can, but in the meantime, if you see that guy, let them know, okay?
Thank you so much, Erica. I feel safer already knowing you're looking out for me.
I'm glad I could help. I'll call you later.
Okay, ein bisschen getrickst. Haben wir ja...
It's from Melissa, Kelsey's old roommate. She's back at her apartment.
Hallo Miss Reed, hier ist Melissa Karüber. Ich bin jetzt zu Hause, falls Sie vorbeikommen. Okay. Da wollten wir hin, die war ja nicht da. Dann machen wir das doch. Und fahren dahin.
Hello? Miss Karubia?
Who is it?
Special Agent Erica Reed, FBI.
Yes, of course. The dean's office called about you. Namaste, Miss Reed.
It's Agent Reed, actually.
Of course. My apologies. Please, have a seat.
Mädel, du sollst mal deinen Wecker stellen. Was ist denn mit der Uhr hier los?
How long has that thing been blinking 12 o'clock?
Ja, das würde mich auch interessieren. Da würde ich ja wahnsinnig werden. Was haben wir denn hier alles Interessantes? Erst mal ein bisschen umschauen.
Hey, this bureau is actually pretty nice. Under all that clutter. How'd that happen?
Okay, Regale. Kann man aber alles nichts machen.
Man, this place is cluttered. These things are all packed with books, trinkets, jewelry boxes, papers, folders. Who knows what else?
Okay, Fotos.
Artistic endeavor or just decoration?
So, was haben wir hier für
Jaunty
einen?
Abyss features DJ Abhorrence.
Ach, da ist wieder dieser
That was the
komische
DJ name used by
DJ.
Nick Stewart, one of the
Ja.
other victims.
Genau, das war doch der auch. Was haben wir hier für Poster?
These are all for local bands and clubs.
Wasserglas.
Empty water glass. Does this girl pick up anything?
So, nasses Handtuch, eine Flöte.
A flute. No, wait, that's a recorder. They taught us how to play Three Blind Mice on those in 3rd grade. What exactly is she going to music school for again?
Ja, gut.
For her drum circle, no doubt. Sure, yeah, the floor's a great place for a wet towel.
Tja, also ein bisschen vorsichtig mal
I'm not
gesehen.
here for a panty raid.
So, was haben wir denn hier auf dem...
The second-hand coffee table, a college standby. Mine was never covered in tarot cards, though.
Ah, Tarotkarten. Sind wir denn jetzt bald hier durch?
The ceiling lamp is kind of pretty. Wait a second. Did she make that out of a hookah?
Ja, aus einer Wasserpfeife. So, glaube ich, den Schreibtisch hatten wir noch nicht.
All I can see is that bright purple chair. Where do you even find one like that?
Dann wären wir wohl durch und können uns mal dem Couchtisch widmen. Da haben wir das Wasserglas, Tarotkarten.
Those look well used. She must be pretty into the spiritual occult stuff. Wouldn't surprise me if she knew Rose, actually.
Ja, das ist aber ziemlich kitschige Tarotkarten, typisch amerikanisch vermutlich.
Ugh, she couldn't be bothered to throw it out when she was done.
Ja, Äpfel.
All organic apples, no doubt.
Kommode, da kann man wieder
That's a
nicht
weird
dran.
way to arrange dresser drawers.
So, was haben wir hier oben noch auf dem Poster?
These are all for local bands and
Ah, das
clubs.
hatten wir schon, ja, ist okay. Dann würde ich sagen, unterhalten wir uns jetzt erstmal mit der, was ist das, Zimmerkollegin oder ehemaligen Zimmerkollegin von Ashley, weil ich das so richtig verstanden habe.
Can I ask you a few questions?
Of course.
Of course. Melissa. Wo sind die Fragen? Da.
Can you tell me about yourself, Miss Carubia?
Melissa's just fine. I'm a senior at Berkeley, studying composition and music therapy.
Music therapy? They teach that here?
Oh, yes. It's a wonderful program. Music can be a powerful healer and helper for all kinds of people.
If you say so.
Okay. Tja.
What can you tell me about your old roommate, Kelsey Gardner?
Poor girl. She was so bright when we met. Then it all fell apart on her. First, she lost her scholarship, then her work study, then she got refused for a loan, then she dropped out. We lost touch after she moved out. Is she all right? Did you find her?
Not yet. What was she like?
She was nice, but she had a hard time deciding what to study. Very unfocused. She even tried to get a club DJ to teach her how to spin once.
And the last time you talked? What did she say then?
It wasn't good. Her aura was an angry mess.
Angry about what?
Oh, a lot of things.
Tja, sie hat ja wohl Geldprobleme gehabt.
What do you know about her financial problems?
Kelsey couldn't afford to pay tuition after she lost the scholarship and got fired from her work study. No loans, no favors, and her family couldn't help either. She was really mad at everyone. I was given her spot in the chamber choir and she was so mad.
Was that the last time you talked to her?
One of the last. The very last was when she moved out and couldn't pay her half of the rent that month.
That must have been a strain for you.
Yeah. Oh, no, I forgot. Her boyfriend paid it off for her a few weeks later.
Boyfriend? Boyfriend?
Who was Kelsey's boyfriend?
Joey.
Joey. Last name?
I don't know. But he worked at the post office down the street.
I was just there yesterday, actually. Joey. What does he look like?
Oh, brown hair, blue eyes. He had a very nervous aura.
Sounds like the clerk I met. Weird. What else do you know
Okay,
about him?
das scheint mit der
Not a lot.
Vermissten
He
ja...
didn't talk to me much. He was always
Zusammen
focused
hatte
on
die Vermisste
Kelsey.
ja doch noch einen
He loved her
Freund.
so much. I don't think she was quite as into him, though.
Do you know if they were still together when she went missing?
I don't know.
Tja. Der Studentenjob.
What was her work-study job, and why was she fired?
She worked at the dean's office. She said it was unfair that she was fired, but I don't know why it happened.
The dean of students? Daniel Chapman's office? He didn't say she worked there.
She did. All of sophomore year, maybe longer.
When was she fired?
A month into junior year, I think.
So much for not knowing her.
Da hat er uns ja wohl gut angelogen, der Dekan, von wegen, er kannte sie nicht. Wenn die gute Kelsey sogar für ihn direkt gearbeitet hat, dann hat er uns da was total verschwiegen.
Have you had any contact from Kelsey at all since she disappeared?
Like, from beyond?
Beyond what?
Beyond, spirits.
Of course.
Yes, I think Kelsey might have tried to contact me.
Through the spirits.
No. There was a package outside my door this morning. It had a charm in it, just like this bracelet she used to wear.
A silver charm? Where is it now?
It's, fudge. I know I put it somewhere around here, but I forget where. I'll have to focus and seek guidance from the spirits. But it works better when I'm alone.
You do that.
Was, wenn du so einen Anhänger bekommen hast, dann würde ich jetzt aber sagen, Mädchen...
You said she was trying to learn how to DJ? Who was teaching her?
DJ Abhorrence.
I've heard that name before.
Okay, oh, was ist das denn hier für eine...
Was his real name Nick Stewart?
DJ Abhorrence isn't?
Was he close with Kelsey?
She knew him better than I did, but the lessons didn't last that long.
Okay.
A silver charm? Where is it now?
It's, fudge.
Ja,
I know I put
der
it somewhere around here,
Schlamperei
but I
in
forget
dem
where.
Laden, Mensch, Mädel, muss mal
I'll have to
aufräumen.
focus and seek guidance from the spirits. But it works better when I'm alone.
You do that.
Gut, dann können wir uns hier,
Thanks for your
glaube ich,
time,
mal
Melissa.
verabschieden.
Namaste, Miss Reed.
Es sind auch wieder 22 Minuten rum. Wir können hier, denke ich mal, nicht mehr viel machen. Außer die ganze Angelegenheit hier uns verlassen. Huch, wo ist denn hier verlassen? Ja. Außer die ganze Angelegenheit dann hier verlassen, aber ich werde an dieser Stelle erstmal abspeichern. Tja, da hat sie auch einen Silberanhänger bekommen. Das würde mich aber jetzt massiv nervös machen an der Stelle von Erika. Denn die Leute sind ja alle mit den Silberanhängern umgebracht worden. Und dass sie, wie sie erzählt hat, die Melissa ja den Platz im Kammerchor bekommen hat, könnte sie möglicherweise genauso auf der Liste stehen. Aber das werden wir erst in der kommenden Folge klären. Ich wünsche auf alle Fälle noch eine wunderschöne Woche. Würde mich freuen, wenn ihr wieder reinschaut hier auf dem Kanal. Bis dahin, macht's gut. Bye bye und ciao. Mittels eines kleinen, gemeinen, aber feinen Tricks konnten wir so für Cordelia eine Überwachung organisieren, die unser neuer Chef McAdams so gar nicht mitbekommen hat. Und da fühlen wir uns natürlich auch gleich wesentlich sicher. Aber zumindestens haben wir jetzt bei Melissa, auch einer der ehemaligen Studierenden, noch Studierenden, aber auch einer, die mit der Kelsey zusammen auf einem Zimmer war, haben wir jetzt von ihr erfahren, dass Kelsey beim Direktor Chapman selber gearbeitet hat. Dieser Hinweis hat uns der Gute komplett verschwiegen. Er hat angeblich sie nicht gut gekannt. Das könnte natürlich auch irgendeiner sein, dass irgendeine zwischenmenschliche Sache da gelaufen ist wegen ihrer Feuerung und deswegen eventuellerweise er auch selber da auf einer Abschlussliste steht. Aber das erfahren wir erst in der kommenden Folge hier auf dem Kanal. Bis dahin, macht's gut, bye bye und ciao.